Okay. Hello, how are you today?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Alya Safira. I am Sahid University student. By the way, do you mind if I record our conversation for my final grade? I have an assignment from English profession class to interview a foreign or a native speaker.
Yeah, it's fine.
Could you tell me about yourself first?
Okay, my name is Emma. I'm originally from Vietnam. I'm working here in Indonesia, and I have a pretty small family. I only have one brothers and one mothers. They are all live in Vietnam, and my hobby is watching movies.
Okay, so you were a college student, or do you already work?
I'm working as a marketing engineer in industrial engineering company in Indonesia.
Okay. Now I want to ask about Indonesia. Do you
Mhm.
know Indonesia? Yeah. I think you know like because
Mhm.
you work there. That what do you think
Yeah.
about Indonesia?
So, yeah, I heard about Indonesia before, but yeah, this is actually my first time to Indonesia since I'm hired in this company. So, yeah, this is my first time living in Indonesia. I've been here for 1 year only. So,
What do you think or what stick in your mind if you heard Indonesia before you came here?
yeah. Okay. I, I don't think much about Indonesia actually since we are living in the same area. Vietnam, Indonesia, we are in the Southeast Asia. And what I think about Indonesia first is that I land in here, I land in Jakarta, which, okay, so it is Jakarta, but once I know more Indonesia, there are actually a lot of islands, a lot of islands. So what come first when someone say, oh, Indonesia, oh, there's a lot of islands.
What do you think about Indonesia people and about our culture?
Indonesia people and the culture. I think we both know that I'm a foreigner, but yeah, I'm Asians too. We live in the same area, Southeast Asia, but yeah, I believe I'm a foreigner. Once I came here, I believe that I think when I came here is that, oh, I'm a foreigner. I might assume that nobody gonna talk to me, nobody gonna like greet me since I don't speak Indonesian's language. And I believe not a lot of people in Indonesia speak English, right? But they are really warm, they are really charming, they are good, and what I like about Indonesian people is that they are really into the hospitality. It's mean they are really taking care of the one who is like, I'm a foreigner, I don't know nothing about Indonesia, but they are really helpful. They are really they are all about hospitality and the cultures. Well, since I'm Vietnam and you're Indonesia, I believe I don't think there's a lot of like a culture shock. I don't think so, but you guys have a lot of cultures since you guys are divided by the ethnicity. The ethnicity, but once I heard that one ethnicity they have their own languages, they have their own scenes, they have their own things, they just have a lot of things, you know. Every culture in Indonesia, they just have one thing that is completely different from others. But what I'm shocking about is that they speak different language. So I believe there's probably 1,000 of language in Indonesia, but it's actually an ethnicity's language. That's pretty cool though.
Okay. Do you have some advice for Indonesian people, especially the younger, so that they can be more enthusiastic about
Mm-hmm.
developing our country to be more advanced?
Mm-hmm. To be more advanced, it's about this is the thing that also a Vietnam youngest Vietnam thinks, which means that they are really love Western culture. Do you think so that most of the Asian they love the Western cultures, yeah? And how to love your own country, it's pretty hard for them, especially for the youngest, right? So how to gain about that is that you need to be proud and embrace your own cultures, I believe. Even maybe there's a lot of things that one of my friends, they are really, really, it's such an embarrassment for them to like embrace their own coaches. So you don't need to be worried about that. What you need to do is that you need to love your own country. You need to embrace your cultures, you know, and need to be proud of who you are, who you become, who you are, right? Oh yeah, who you are. I'm Indonesian people. What your ethnicity? Oh, I'm this. Okay, do you speak other language rather than Indonesian's language? Yeah, I speak like this, right? Most of us, they're pretty like embarrassment or maybe like, oh, I don't fit into something like that, you know. So what you need to do, be proud, love your own country, as I could say.
I agree with you that we
Mm-hmm.
must our country first, yeah.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
As you said before, you are a marketing. Do you enjoy your profession?
Yeah, I do enjoy my professions, but this is one thing that you should know. I graduated as a public relations student, but I'm working as a marketing engineer, which in marketing we are pretty marketing is pretty easy, right? But it depends on what you sell. It depends on the thing of what you sell, maybe what kind of a service that you offers, right? I working in industrial engineering company, which means that oh yeah, you have to know about machine, you have to understand all of these things. It's pretty new for you since you are a communication student, used to. But now, since I understand, I work in it for almost years. So yeah, it's pretty much it's fun in here. And what's the problem is actually I'm still learning about the technique and about all the stuff about the machinery. So yeah.
Okay, this might be the last question there. I want to
Mhm.
ask, what kind of profession do you think the world needed the most, and what kind of skills we must be prepared to be successful people?
Mhm. Okay. When we talk about profession, when we talk about skills, I can't give you the specific answer since we both understand that. Oh, what is your dream job?
Uh, my dream working like you, maybe.
Like you want to work like me? I'm a corporate. Like I see. Look at this. We we have a lot of differences about the dream. So obviously, when you want to achieve that dream, obviously that you need a lot of skills. You need a lot of an experience, right? So it depends of who you want to become, right? But I could say is that if you wanted to do something skill, I could say go for the easiest one. It could be a language, right? It could be something that for me, different languages is pretty easy since you with this, you know, the technology right now, it's really modern. And when it comes to a language, you can learn it not only a book, but you can learn it through the laptop, through all the internet. Oh, I can watch movies about this and they speak others language. I can hear a music with this the differences language, you know? That's the thing that probably the simplest, the easiest skills that you could do is difference. It's learn the different language. You cannot speak Spanish, I cannot speak Spanish, but if you do speak Spanish, you can go to the Spain, to Puerto Rico, to wherever it is. You can speak three language, Indonesia, English, and Spanish. So it means that you have these skills to maybe I'm not saying transfer, but like it's some sort of like a progress for you to achieve your dream job. I could say when it comes to skill, do the easiest ones, different language. But if you ask me about what kind of a job that would help about help what sorry, but Earth world,
Pardon?
about the job that you'd be asking, like what kind of a job that would help the world, right?
Yes.
First question, what kind of a job there that will help the world? For me, if you're asking me this kind of a question, which a job, I could say something that is related into a mental, since we are mentally ill, I believe. That's the basic answers, because, well, yeah. being a psychologist, I believe that you can help people because there's a lot of depressed people in this world need to be maintained, I believe. So that's the final answer. Because if you're asking me like, oh, maybe do you think that my answer is gonna be, oh, you should be an astronaut? I don't think so. Do for the easiest one, which is the language, and maybe you can fix your own mentals because I'm maybe ill at this point. So job, yeah, could be a psychologist
Okay.
to fix your mental first, and then if you are prepared of your own mental, I believe that you can do your job peacefully.
Okay. So you for my intensity,
Mm-hmm.
little step ya.
Mm-hmm, yeah, do a little step first, and then you can go to the bigger step.
Emma, thank you for tonight. I hope we can meet in person as possible.
Thank you, Alia.
Thank you.
Bye. Have